Welcome to the live. I'm Avi certified holistic health coach and certified raw food educator. And I specifically wanted to do this video for moms who are not seeing results at the gym. As you know, I help stressed and overworked moms and increase their energy and get their energy back through their food faves, whatever that may be. I actually forgot my smoothie for this live, but that's okay. Anyways, the topic for today is going to be why you're not seeing results at the gym and what reason that could be. So I see a lot of people, they go to the gym, and I actually have a funny story about this. A lot of people go to the gym and they go faithfully. They get on that treadmill. Trust me, I've been there. They get on that treadmill for like an hour, for like 2 hours, and then they go home, they eat, and they jump on that scale. Or they go get a body scan and it's like, you're still like, I remember being 32% fat, 32% body fat, or you're overweight and you don't know why. And a lot of people do that. Or I'll see people that will go to the gym, they'll work out, they'll do a great workout. I'm like, that's amazing, that's awesome. Then they'll go to Domino's Pizza. I'm like, and then it's like, I'm not seeing results. Then here comes the frustration, right? So what's actually happening is you're jumping on that treadmill. You're doing those weights. You're doing, pharma carries and the kettlebell swings and all of this good shit, right? But then you sabotage it unknowingly. And it's not your fault. Like majority of people, it's not your fault. It's what you've been taught over the years, that nutrition doesn't really play a factor. And what I want people to realize is that nutrition plays a heavy factor in seeing results in your weight loss and seeing results in your mental health. A lot of people go into fitness for vanity purposes, and it really has to do with my smoothie has arrived. Thank you. I love relatives that give me smoothies. It really has to do... You see my glass straw? Yum. It really has to do with... lost my train of thought, but it's okay, because it's a smoothie. It really has to do with vanity. A lot of people go for vanity. They want to go for the abs. They want to go for the physique. They're really not going for like the stress relief. And what's happening is when you're eating this way, it's going to sabotage that. So what I want people to realize, and drop me a line below if you want my post-workout plant-based alternative worksheet, or not worksheet, it's a cheat sheet. Okay, so you know exactly what to eat post-workout. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I burned off 1,000 calories. I could go eat Dunkin' Donuts and it's 1,000 calories, because people aren't counting. They're like, I'm just replenishing because I read somewhere and someone said like, there's like electrolytes. I don't know. There's like electrolytes in a bagel, or there's sugar in a bagel, and that's going to help me. And that's not true. What's happening is when people work out, they burn off 2,000 calories. Then they go get something that's calorically dense. So let's talk about calorically dense, right? So if you go for the Domino's Pizza and you're like, I worked for that pizza, I did it. If you go for that Domino's Pizza, that's calorically dense. And you're actually not even feeding yourself when you go for that. You're actually starving yourself. And you're like, huh? What the fuck is she talking about? When you go for something that's calorically dense, you're starving yourself. Whenever anything is void of nutrients, you are starving yourself. So you don't have to have a little cup of applesauce, and a little piece of lettuce to be starving yourself these days. Nope. You can starve yourself when anything you're eating is void of nutrients. It's not nutrient dense. There's no nutritional efficacy. There's nothing coming from a Domino's Pizza. There's nothing coming from a Dunkin' Donuts. I don't care if if it fits your macros, the fat, carbs, and protein kick. nothing's coming from that. So what's happening is you're just packing on the pounds because you're eating things that are calorically dense. And this is why none of my clients count calories, because what they're eating is nutrient dense. So what happens is the minute they eat it, the body's like, I recognize that's vitamin A, I recognize that's vitamin B6, I recognize that's vitamin C, I recognize that's vitamin E, I recognize that's magnesium, I recognize all this good shit that the body wants. I recognize that's natural sugars, not, like this. This is some good shit. This is what I highly recommend for people to have post-workout. It has everything. Healthy fats, micronutrients, fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds. I mean, like when them nutrients hit, go crazy. So that's what I recommend. So this is why you're not seeing results, because you're expending 1,000 calories and then you're going and putting 1,000 calories of calorically dense food back in your system. And when something is calorically dense, here we go back to the stress factor, right? So when something's calorically dense, here comes another imbalance. You're increasing your risk for inflammation. And where there's inflammation, there is dis-ease. So this is why post-workout, those endorphins kicked, and then you stopped it. You stopped it because you decided that you did 1,000 calories, so you should be able to eat 1,000 calories. And this is when the food addiction and the emotional eating piece comes in. Because again, you're working out. You can never, I want you to get this in your mind, and I want this to be very clear. You can never outwork a bad diet. It's just not going to work. It's going to win. The bad diet is going to win. Okay? That goes back to your emotional attachment to food. Why you really want to eat that Snickers bar post-workout is because you feel attached to it. And this is why, like I said, drop me a line if you want this cheat sheet, because it's going to show you the ingredients that go in to making your favorite foods. And if you need more assistance, there's also something else on there to where I can help you further. Like if you're like, well, shit, I want to go past the cheat sheet. Like I need a meal plan. I need someone to carve this out for me. We can hop on a call and carve this out for you. So drop me a line if you're interested in the cheat sheet. And then we'll take it from there. There's a next step in there that we can take, and I can carve that out for you, no problem. Because I see this, and here comes my funny story. So back in 2010, I've always done the gym. Like I used to sneak in my uncle's room and steal his 15-pound weights. I was 10, and I was like one of those girls that wanted to be like the tough girl. So I was like, I'm going to lift some weights and all this stuff. I just had aggression. It's my Mars sign. I'm not going to tell what it is. Okay, so anyway, I went up in his room and I would steal his weights. So I've always been accustomed to doing fitness and like all of this stuff. But I didn't become, and I had fitness in at school, at the gym that I went to when I was in high school. So and it was my favorite. I was always doing fitness. However, I didn't become really serious about it until I went to Planet Fitness, insert eye twitch, because the whole gym is purple and yellow. I don't care if people wear purple and yellow, but a gym that's purple and yellow, eye twitch is black all day, every day. Anyway, so I went to Planet Fitness and I met with a personal trainer there, and she had me in the gym for 2 hours. And I said, okay, I'm going to get the body of my dreams. I'm going to start working out. This is healthy for me. This is great. At any point in time, if you have any questions, even if you watch the replay, write replay and drop me a line. If you want that cheat sheet, I'll get it to you. I will personally message you and I will personally get back to you. No worries. So no worries about that. So I was like, I'm going to start seeing results. And so she gave me a meal plan. I mean, not a meal plan. She didn't give me a meal plan. She gave me a workout that was 2 hours long. I was in the gym 2 hours every single day. Every single day, because I was like, I'm committed to seeing results. Guess what? I didn't see results. Had nothing to do with her workout. It had to do with my nutrition. I used to have the mindset that I hate that people have now, because it's like there's a lot of research on that. You're not going to bulk up if you lift weights. Like, let's stop the bullshit. So I used to have that mindset back in 2010, like, oh, women bulk up when they do weights. Like, I used to have that mindset back in 2010. I'll reiterate that. So I had that mindset because I was bulking up. But what was happening is I was eating a lot of carb-rich, heavy pasta-rich things. And I would put on my pants. My pants were so tight. My shirt was so tight. I was blowing the fuck up. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I was in the gym for 2 hours. And I wasn't seeing any results. Why? Because my nutrition was shit. It was. I didn't know anything about nutrition whatsoever at that time. You know, so I'm in the gym busting my ass for nothing. And this is not what I want you to do, because this is going to cause more stress. More stress on the body. I'm not talking about coworker stress, which is also a stressor, which is why people do go to the gym, and I want you to keep going to the gym. I'm talking about stress on your body. If you do a workout, that's also dangerous. If your diet is shit and you're doing a workout, I mean, sometimes it's a heart attack waiting to happen depending on what's going in your mouth. So if you're eating things heavy in oils, I mean, that contributes to breast cancer and prostate cancer. If you're eating stuff that's heavy in dairy, that's, again, like we discussed on the Monday Live, that's inflammation. You're increasing your risk for women, endometriosis. You're increasing your risk for so many different illnesses, for celiac disease, for Crohn's disease, for fibromyalgia. It's like, let the gym work with your nutrition. Don't try to make nutrition work with the gym, or don't try to make the gym be the overall thing. Too many people are focused on, they have to work together. I don't even believe in 80%, 20%. You got to go all out. We're going all out. That's what I do with my clients. I'm like, okay, exactly. I was like, are you saying I got bigger? What's wrong? Yeah, I did. I got bigger when I went to the gym because my nutrition was shit. It was shit. I was eating like a bunch of pasta. Like, it was ridiculous. And I got bigger. So I spent 2 hours, worked with a trainer, didn't see any results. And I see this, like I said, for so many people. I see it for so many people. Yeah, when I worked out with that trainer. Right. And I wanted to say it was I wanted to say it was the trainer, because it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. No one took the time to be like, hey, let's work with you on your nutrition. And this is why I say you go 100% fitness, 100% nutrition. Both of them have to be up to par. If you're eating healthy 7 days a week, do some activity. I'm not saying run a marathon or jump over fire like at Tough Mudder, I think it is. You know, but I'm saying, like, go do some jogging. Do some squatting. Do something to move your body. Don't say, okay, I went on that treadmill and let's see, I'm counting my calories. I burned 465 calories in 30 minutes. Let me go get that bag of chips I wanted. No, that's going to ruin it. Chips do not digest. Chips don't digest because they're oil rich. They're void of calories. They will sit in the body. So the body's like, I'm not breaking this down because it's not giving me. You're not giving the body what it needs. You're actually starving your body. And this is why so many people are hungry after they have. This is why I remember I threw my leptin off. Went to Utah to accept an award for essential oils. And I have thrown my leptin off. I ate the whole entire day. I had a whole bag I had coconut water. It was healthy stuff, but I was eating all day. I had coconut water. I couldn't be without food at no time, and I don't want this for you. Coconut water, I had almonds. I ate a whole bag of almonds. Then we went to a restaurant. It was called Zest. If you're at Utah, go to Zest. That is an amazing vegan restaurant. So I'm at that restaurant. I had 3 plates. Okay, that was weird. I had 3 plates of food. 3 plates of food. And I kept eating. And then after that, I had another bag of almonds. Another bag of almonds. So it was like I was eating the whole time. So when you're constantly eating things that are calorically dense and high in calories, you're throwing your body off. You're going to be hungry the whole time. And this is why I created, drop me a line if you want my plant-based alternatives and post-workout cheat sheet, because it's going to give you the ingredients that are going to give you your electrolytes post-workout, and it's also going to allow your body to digest so you can continuously see results. If you worked out, you're not going to have to count calories. You will be in a caloric deficit because you will eat, these ingredients will make you feel satiated versus, you know, full and like you're overeating. It'll make you feel satiated and not hunger. And that's what I also want to talk about. We have to know that my clients know the difference between toxic hunger and true hunger. And that will be on another video. But if you want that, like I said, cheat sheet, definitely drop me a line below. I will try to pop in here on Monday. I have a lot of personal, exciting stuff happening behind the scenes that I'm getting, you know, situated. A lot of changes are happening. I will try to pop in here Monday, but I will be taking a break so I could just realign and balance and get everything situated. But definitely, if you want that, I will personally send it to you so you can use that post-workout. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask them now, and after that, I'm gonna hop off. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna drink my smoothie with my glass straw. If you are drinking smoothies, try glass and a glass straw. I will definitely send it to you. It's definitely beneficial. You'll see all the alternatives that you need. Like I said, people go for like the Domino's pizza or the Pizza Hut pizza, and you can actually make it yourself and feel satiated versus full. Whenever you feel like a full feeling, that's not you being satisfied, that's you being inflamed. Anyone else? All right, so this was an awesome live. Thank you so much for jumping on the live. If anybody else sees a replay, write replay. I'll give that sheet to you. You're not excluded. And have a wonderful day. Drink a smoothie. And yeah, just fill yourself with love, peace, joy, all that. Much love.